everybody, my name is LEGO Lee and welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars set review here from episode 4, A New Hope. This is the Death Star cannon. This set has 159 pieces, it retails for $20 US, and here's a front look at your box. There is the back of the box, and included with this set is one very petite instruction manual that has 73 pages of building. Now before we jump into today's review, guys, please check the description down below. There's a few links I want you guys to check out. First, like me on Facebook. Second, follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of cool content over there. And third, maybe consider becoming a Patreon supporter of this channel. Every small donation helps me make the awesome reviews like the one you're about to watch. The Death Star cannon set here represents two separate scenes that happen on the Death Star during the events of episode 4. But before I take a closer look at those scenes, we'll look at the figures to coincide with the scenes. In a not-so-shocking turn of events, the first minifigure included with the Death Star cannon set is a Death Star gunner, and this is not a nuke figure or anything, not exclusive to this set, but I like this figure quite a bit. Good torso and leg printing, but that helmet mold is a great helmet mold. It's a really cool looking helmet and I've always enjoyed it. And it's nice to see his face underneath there is not the angry clone face. He also has some good back printing, so while not a new character, it's still a nice figure to get. The one other figure included with this set here is old Ben Kenobi, a character we have seen many times in LEGO Star Wars form. However, this is a new version. They updated his torso print. His face print I believe is the same, but the main thing here, of course, is the new hood piece. Now, I don't think the LEGO hood piece needed a change, but the change is welcome. I'm not super attached to that old hood piece, and I think this new one actually looks pretty cool. It's slightly bigger than I would like it to be, but for the most part, it looks really good, has lots of nice detail, and I do like how the collar section is not connected like the old hood piece. However, in this scene, in the movie, Ben Kenobi's hood is down, so there's no reason to include this new hood piece here, but it is still pretty cool. He also has nice back printing, but for the most part, a pretty generic figure with a great new hood piece. The first scene we'll have a look at here is ObiWan deactivating the tractor beam on the Death Star. You have an Exoforce hand right here that you can move down as a switch, a nice little printed tile right here, and to actually represent the thing from the movie, you simply pull on this cone piece and it falls in. It's a very simple but cute and effective play feature, and I like it quite a bit. Now, of course, the titular build of the set here is the Death Star cannon that does have the Death Star gunner sitting right here, but he has no controls nor seat. He kind of just sits there and looks a little bit awkward. The cannon itself is kind of a chunky and a little bit ugly design. I do like the transparent red piece right here, but this piece just looks a little silly to me, but it does have a good play feature where it can move around, it moves up and down, and of course, it does fire off a spring-loaded launcher. However, there is no clever mechanism for this play feature. It's kind of awkwardly placed inside here, and since I have very large fingers, it's hard for me to get in here and actually launch the missile, but once I can, it does fire pretty effectively, and there is storage for your bolt on the walls right here. However, I think that storage looks really silly and is not integrated in super well. One more small thing here is this is supposed to be the outside section of the Death Star. Just imagine there being kind of a holographic screen right here. I think this view right here, you don't really see much of it, but it actually looks pretty cool, and I do like the fact that you can shoot the missile into what's supposed to be the outside section of the Death Star. That is pretty neat. And finally, in 2014, LEGO did make a version of the Death Star cannon in a battle pack set, and I honestly think the 2014 version is a lot more threatening and interesting of a design. Not quite as accurate to the movie, but it has pretty much all the same kind of playability features, and I think it honestly looks aesthetically a bit more pleasing if you ask me. Random. This is what I think about this set. Such a random set, but I'm honestly glad to have it in my collection. These scenes, besides that battle pack, have really never been represented in LEGO form besides the gigantic $400 and $500 Death Star sets that I have never purchased because I just don't really like those sets and I don't want to spend that much money on them. So getting these scenes in a small $20 playset is nice. However, this set one is not worth $20. You only get 2 minifigures and they're characters we have gotten many times before, even though ObiWan has a new hood piece. It's a very small build and there's no interesting pieces. It's mostly just gray parts. However, though, it's a good playset. There's lots of playability features here, and I think on display it looks decent and it will go nicely next to a couple other Death Star playsets that LEGO has made fairly recently. So this set's not perfect. It's kind of a mixed bag in my opinion, but I'm gonna give it about a 6 6 out of 10. What are your guys' thoughts on this set? Please tell me in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications, check all those links in the description, and I hope you see you guys next time. Bye-bye.